Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming from Bali at my villa. We're going to be working with a booty band today, so just a quick core and glute workout. So coming straight down onto our backs. We're going to chuck that band straight on. So just popping it just above your thighs here, starting off with some bridges. So just walking your feet a little bit closer in, coming up onto those toes. So physically lifting those heels up and just a gentle press out onto the band. Now we're going to take an inhale here. As we exhale, we're going to push your spine into your mat, slowly start to peel up one vertebrae at a time. Good. Physically squeezing your glutes at the top, keeping that press out onto the band. And then inhale to slowly roll all the way back. Good. So pressing into those toes, physically lifting those heels like you're literally wearing high heels. Inhale, roll it back down. Good. We're going to do a couple more. We'll do 3 more like this, and then we'll start to add on. Good. Feeling all of the muscles in the legs starting to wake up. Trying to physically squeeze at the top, pressing out into that band, rolling it back down. Good. We're going to do one more. Good. Now, next time we roll up, we're going to sweep those hands, lift the hips up. Inhale, tap it down. Good. So coming into a straight spine, keeping it as straight as possible. Belly is drawing in. Good. Inhale down, exhale, squeeze and lift. Beautiful. Now on that next one, we're going to add in a knee opener. So drive it up, hold, press your knees out into the band as hard as you physically can. Draw in, tap it down. Good. We're going to be here for another 15 more seconds and then we'll hold it up. Good. Don't drop those hips. Try to keep them lifted. So squeezing your bum even as you press out into the band. Can you feel your glutes? Can you feel your quads there? Bring it down. Lower and release. Good. Breathing through it. We're going to hold it up in that bridge in another 5. Good. 4. Beautiful. Here for 3. Good. 2. Good. Now, next one, we're going to hold it up, just that knee open and close. Now, physically keep squeezing into those glutes. Can you lift higher for me? Keep that belly drawing in. We're here for 5. Holding that pulse out, so that press into the band in 3. Good. 2. Hold it there. Drop your heels down, lift your heels. So keeping that pressure on that band. Good. We're here for 5. Holding that heel lift, we're going to pulse our hips in 3. Beautiful. 2. Good. Now hold that heel lift. Hold that press out. We're going to pulse the hips up and up. Good. Feel that burn here. Good. Glutes are literally on fire. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest it there. Take a little breather here. Quick little reset before we come straight into our next little movement. So finding single glute bridges now. We're going to have the right heel down, left leg comes up into tabletop. Now you can keep your hands down beside you. Pressing into your palms does take the bit of pressure off that lower back. So when you're ready, we're going to exhale, push and lift up. Press into that band, lower it down. Now you should immediately feel this through that right side. So can you press into your right heel? Wriggle those right toes. Drive it up, squeeze. Inhale, tap it down. Good. So press and lift, lower it down. Good. Now starting to add on here. So next time you press up, we're going to straighten the leg, bring it to tabletop, lower it down. Good. So hold. Keep the tension on the band. We just straighten, point those left toes, lower, drop it down. Beautiful. 15 more seconds. Then we're going to hold it up. Good. Don't give up on me now. That right glute should be burning. Good. Press into that heel. We're here for 5. Holding it up at another 4. Beautiful. Feel that burn. Good. 3. Good. 2. Now on that next one, hold it there. We're going to lower that leg, sweep it back up. Good. So press into that band. Can you physically lift your hips higher? Remember, utilize those hands if you want. For 5, Left leg to sky, we pulse the hips in 3, beautiful, 2, hold it there, pulse it up and up, press into the band for 5, don't give up for 4, 3, 2, and one, rest it there, give that bum a little whack, quick little breather, reset. Beautiful. Now coming into some core quickly, we're going to find that ab curl. So starting to float those legs up into tabletop, finding that imprinted spine. So literally pushing your spine into your mat, keeping a bit of pressure on that bed. Now you're more than welcome to keep your head, neck and shoulders down here. Otherwise, I'm going to lift up into an ab curl. You can either have your hands on your head, elbows wide or arms by the sides, or you can keep your hands under your bum cheek just to help with the stabilize your lower back. Now we're coming into our single leg extension. So legs are straight. We're going to exhale, push into that band. So pushing away. Good. Pointing those toes. So one leg goes straight, pressing into that band. Now trying to keep that lower back nice and flat. We're only going to be here for 20 seconds. You can do this. Push that spine down. Draw the belly in. Now keep it slow. Exhale, switch. Inhale, switch. I want you to actually let your muscles switch on here. So give them a chance instead of rushing to get it over and done with. Good. Breathing. We're here for another 10 more seconds. Good. Exhale, switch. Inhale, switch. Can you lift physically higher? Keep that chin slightly tucked. Good. We're here for 5. Good. 4. Beautiful. 3. Good. 2. Last full one on both sides. Beautiful. And then rest it there. Take a little breather. Quick reset. Beautiful. Now coming onto our other side. So this time left foot is going to be down, right leg comes in. So when you're ready, we're going to exhale, drive into that left heel, lift those hips off the mat, try to hold for a second. Good. Inhale, tap it down. Exhale, press and squeeze. Now remember, utilize the heel. The heel is going to activate all of the muscles up the back of that left leg. Good. Drive it up. Good. Now starting to add in that layer here. So next time you press it up, we're going to hold, extend the right leg, point the toes, tabletop, tap it down. So can you keep pressure on that band here? So as you lift, I don't want you to lose it. Point those toes, center, drop it down. Beautiful. 15 more seconds. And then we'll hold it up. Good. Remember, you can always take breaks if you need. I know this one is spicy. I can feel that booty band working hard. Beautiful. Good. We're going to hold it up in 5, 4, here for 3. Good. 2. Beautiful. Now on that next one, we're going to hold it there. We're going to sweep that right leg down. Now remember, don't drop those hips. Keep them higher. Keep pressing into that left heel. Feel that left glute here. We're here for 5. Good. Right leg to sky. We pulse in 3. Beautiful. 2. Now leg is up. We're going to pulse it up and up. Remember, use those hands. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest it there. Take a little breather. Give that bum a little whack. Good. Now last little bit in this series, we're just going to finish off with some knee stretches. So sliding that band down now over the arches of your feet, coming back up into that ab curl. So remember, you can always keep your head, neck and shoulders down if you need. Otherwise, I'm going to come up, lifting up into my curl. Now, like you're a slingshot here. So we're going to straighten one leg away from the body, and then we're going to pull your knee into your chest. Guys, so press and pull, and then drag it in. Now, trying to keep it nice and high. Lower back is heavy. Good. Pulling into that band. Remember what I said? It's like a slingshot. Pulling that tension in towards that chest. You can always bring those hands just on top of the knees if you would like. Breathing through it. 20 more seconds. Last little push. Can you physically lift that little bit higher for me? Good. We're here for 10. Good. Breathing through it. Tapping that knee if you need to. Pulling it in towards that chest. Feeling those lower abdominals here. Good. Last little push. We're here for 5, making it nice and even for 4. Good, 3. Stay with me. We're here for 2. Good, last one on each side. Beautiful, and then rest it there. Beautiful job, guys. We are all done with that workout. Beautiful job, guys. We are all done with that workout. I don't know if you can see, but I am literally sweating. The humidity here in Bali is insane. But thank you so much for moving with me today. If there's anything you want to see more of, always just drop them down in the comments below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.